morning, everybody. It is day 4, 7:30 in the morning, just leaving Gooch Gap, and the goal today is to make it to Henry Gap, which is 7.6 miles away. The highlight of today is we're actually going to have at least one view and possibly 3 views today, which is going to be great. So today's is basically broken up into 2 segments. It's 4 miles from here to Woody Gap. Woody Gap is a really nice gap. Bathrooms, trash cans, picnic tables. So that would be a great place to stop for a nice rest, break. And then the next section, almost 4 miles to Henry Gap. Henry Gap is, I think, basically a gap that just local people know about. In fact, hubby and the guy we're staying with, just a second, somebody is camping. So anyway, hubby and the guy we're staying with are going to go to Henry Gap and tie something to where I'm supposed to get off, because you won't really know it's there. And I have it pinned on my far out guide. But that is the plan. So what I'm going to try to do today in today's video is just kind of take pictures of the Flora and the Fauna on trail. I'm not a very good picture taker with this phone, but you'll get an idea. And one of the things I've been having to do today, since getting on the trail earlier in the morning, there's pluses and cons. The plus is that the afternoon temperatures have been reaching 80-some degrees, and it's quite humid and very low wind, although there's a nice breeze this morning. So in a few hours I'm pretty drenched with sweat, and it takes a lot to get me to sweat. So that's the plus, is getting miles in the cool of the morning. The con is I'm spending a lot of time wiping spider webs from my face, because the spiders make webs across the trail at night, and then the early morning hikers come along and run into them. So whoever is cleaning up the spider webs with their face is known as silk blazing. And speaking of blaze, fall is coming. Here's an example of a typical trail obstacle. See the trail? And it goes underneath the big one, and then you have to step over the little one. See the daddy long leg? Come on, daddy long leg, move. Oh, thank you. Have a great day. View number 1 today. Gorgeous. Okay, this is an example. You're not going to make it out very well. But poison ivy. All this is poison ivy, mixed in with a few other things. This is why I wear long pants and a long sleeve shirt. So this little guy, it's not going to focus, has made a web across the path. These are the type of webs that you run into because they make it just face length. I actually saw this guy before I hit it, hit his web. View number 2. It's not showing up very well on the camera. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is on top of Ram Rock Mountain, and we're looking south. And I see a town down there. Houses. Yep, can't zoom in. Beautiful. Sometimes the trail is a rock face like this. Important to have shoes with good grip. Just had a really great conversation with 2 section hikers, day hikers, Mike and Rick. So Mike and Rick, if you watch this, it was wonderful speaking with you this morning. They have done all of Georgia, and now they're just off for a day hike today. Great conversation, great guys. I hope you all had a wonderful hike. Bye. Fairly recent blowdown. Okay. Well, I'm going to put the camera away and figure out how to get through this. I've made it to Woody Gap. What I've not shown you is they have other signs on the posts that say how far the next gap is. So there's where we just went. Gooch Gap, straight ahead, 4 miles. Here's Woody Gap, came out of the forest there. Get this beautiful view. And you get this parking lot across the street. Bathrooms. I know there's a picnic table over there. Okay, here's another blaze lesson. Two blazes stacked on top. That means there's a trail intersection and the AT goes straight. AT. A trail that leads down the water. Preaching rocks. Or it could be one rock. Preaching rock. Let's go to the top. Get a better view. Yowza. Wow. So if it wasn't so hot, I'd stay here for a little while. But I'm headed on.